Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. I call upon our beloved Creator, Shiva, of heaven and earth and all that is in between, to give me clear, concise, divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. About 2 or 3 this morning, I saw a white, a beautiful white serpent. It looks like a three. It was shaped like a three. And then it looks so very beautiful, but now it's another one of those attacks, right? Anyway, and then I saw some brown and grey striped serpents here on my left. I did what I did, but the white one was very persistent. I could slice it and slice it and slice it. I used the sort of light that I used, the twin blades, etc. But it's extremely large. But then, I don't know if I got larger or if it got smaller, and I managed to put it into eternal condemnation. But then immediately when this happened, because this is now here in the cosmos, right? I saw the cosmos being shaken like a rug, and then it ripples like that. And then I saw this big tidal wave in Hotel California. So what happened is I think the white serpent was the last because we got the black one, the red, 2 greens, the twin orange, and how much is that? 5, 6, right? And then now the white one. So I think this is the last. But what happened was more interesting. Yeah, erasure was moved because it's like our creator pulled the rug out from under them and they went down the drain. They spiraled and now they ended up here, which means every inhale is a breath and every exhale is a death. They never get to resurrect because the energy cannot be destroyed, right? Immortality is inherent, but they can never escape. It just for usually I'm reactive, but the other day on the video I said stop sending me porn, send me like a challenge. No, me, I'm cosmic bait, right? Because it's too easy for me. But this one, and then I googled it. But you know me, when I Google the things I see, I don't expect to find answers because it seems ridiculous. So I read about this white serpent, and it is, so I associated it with the spirit of lust because it says there, like it looks all beautiful, but it's a can of worms on the inside, right? And anyway, it was slayed eventually because I'm probably like can get very big too. it's, that's just what it is. But they're all trapped there now. So they were not satisfied when they were just outside the body of our Creator, because from the 26th of June, they've been doing rituals every weekend. Right, but now they did it this morning too, and I think the white one was the last one. But if it's not the last one, we armed and dangerous, right? Try the check. However, so they now went down the drain, literally, because this is a spiral. I created pull the rug out from them. I'm the witness, you see. There I just watch all these things. I maybe do the battle because I'm the body of our Creator. But He always does the most amazing part, just like with the first ascension, when He said, cut the umbilical cord. Right? Uh, I can only do this because of Him. If I didn't have His heart, how could I? How could I? I need the heart of God to face these things. But anyway, so now the white serpent is Tashvedanya. So, um, but something more beautiful happened. Because now when I think of all the things that have transpired over 11 months, right? It seemed like fiction, man. But then I just hear truth is stranger than fiction, then I have to do what I have to do. But more than that, so it's only spirits that are here now. The serpent, reptile spirits, the serpent dragon stuff. Only they, and they came out like in the droves from the 26 because the full moon portal is broken and the full moon is coming up now and that and that and that. But more spectacular than this, because I stare at these paintings and then I created them, right? Is that Merciful is no longer subjected to rapture. A creator, because I was thinking to myself, the only reason any human being, any spark of light, right here, any light, because you glitter, you stars. This is the spirit of our beloved. Let's see, this is the spirit of our beloved creator. It's pure spirit. That's what's in you, in your soul, when you're here in the land of milk and honey. The only reason any human being will engage in darkness is because these things physically threatened them. Like, what choice did they have? If they said no, then they were being haunted and tormented and possessed and a whole array of things, right? So Creator took uh, the, the, the drain away. So this looks like mercy because it's still next to the heart of God. This is the heart of God. See? Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. But I go on thinking about everything because I need to add brevity. But it's been a process of analysis to understand what is this, what is that, etc. Because absolute conscious awareness wants to be analyzed for understanding. Fortunately for me, I have the gift of divine intelligence. I pulled out of a cracker rather full for 5 minutes than for a lifetime. In other words, never be afraid to ask and how and what and how is it, because that's what makes you intelligent. It's curiosity. And now it's healthy. And you all by the heart of the Creator now, right? The divine brotherhood, merciful, the heart, the throne, the ancestors, the always will be. You the always is. Always is. So this is what you need divine intelligence for, to be able to speak about stuff that we were previously ignorant of. I speak for myself. Alright? And I just share that, and this is because of this gift. Now to earn divine intelligence, you have to take divine knowledge of light and dark, and then use your free will to experience a path you agreed upon before you got here. You were here. Alright? By the throne. By the throne, then you say, okay, my Creator, now I want to experience X, Y, or Z. Then you come over and you experience that. Then out of that, experiencing divine knowledge of dark and light, you get wisdom. And when you get that wisdom, you get discernment. And the ability to hone your discernment increases your divine intelligence, because now you know what to do, what to avoid. You can assess correctly, autonomously with your God given gifts. Because our beloved Creator is brilliant, therefore you are too. But to understand Him, we need great intelligence. So, but one thing about Him, He always finds a way to communicate with us at a level we can understand. Because He's patient and He knows we because he's patient. He knows it is a process. There's heaven, right? Because we are like star stuff, heaven. And there's our ancestors. And there's earth, so it's the material plane, the heavenly plane, the throne. It's always together. There's the heart, there's merciful. Wherever you are, there our beloved Creator is. Because that's His Spirit, so He's always with you because He's in you. Right? And the dark, which also always was, but now no longer always is and always will be, to the extent that you get it. You get it where you can experience life abundantly, whereas the inhale is life and the exhale is death. Because they constantly uh, have to resurrect here or be reborn here. So we say from them now, unless there are more serpent, dragons, whatever, because the watchers are now the watched. Because they don't have access to the stuff anymore. I won't be surprised. Now I'm looking forward to the full moon. So you can get over all the attacks you ever went through, see the lessons within that, and then your appreciation will increase for who you are, where you are in this very moment. Because this was terrible, but you see, even our Creator evolved. When divine knowledge was completed, He evolved, He cut off the part that no longer served divine experience. Right? So, uh, three slain, satanic trinity. What do you mean? Uh, I will, I will read up on it. Satanic trinity. Um, then I'm grateful now that I am an inspiration to myself and others. How you navigate through the dark and through the light is inspiring, whether you're from the Divine Brotherhood or from Merciful, because to have come up against this and not deny our Creator and not engage in witchcraft makes you like a hero, because you would have been crucified for that, correct? Because they were completely psychotic. But if you're from Merciful, then you can also inspire others how you once were on that path, but now you're here, like the prodigal sons and daughters return to the Father. Right? The other children inherited the kingdom, but the prodigal children are part of it. So, and everyone has a story to tell. That's what makes us unique. We experience the same thing, but our interpretation and understanding thereof varies. So the only common factor is our beloved Creator. He's always changing but never changing. Oh, that sounds so nice, seeing that the white thing was displayed today. Now you can say how you don't have to be in fear. Because I was studying Merciful, I'm like, if they were going through all that and they don't have the swords that I have and they don't have a Creator, because when I called, then that was terrible. So no, we're not going to let them be subjected to erasure, which is solely that's our Creator pulled out a drug like that. So I painted like a 2 or 3 this morning because I have to capture everything in case I get another 100 for the day, then in case I'm up to date. So today's a better day. I like it. I like it. I think that was the last one because that serpent almost like hypnotized me. Like usually I just pull a sword and go, but I had to. And then see yourself through the loving eyes of our beloved Creator. We have to experience His dark and His light because He's all that is, right? But after darkness served its purpose to give us the contrast of who we are. Now we can see ourselves the way He sees us. He sees us as victorious, as winners, because no matter what we went through, all that stuff, but you repented And you stayed true, and he's just happy because his children is here with him now. Right? So he sees you as a winner. He sees you as a god and goddess. He sees you capable of doing anything and everything that is good. Because on this side of his highest self is where every choice we make serves us and others. Whereas in the dark, it was just about me, myself, and I. But yes, we, us, and our. Right? Our beloved Creator respects you. Isn't this just beautiful? Imagine you got the Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to respect you as you are. Now, a father and a mother will always teach their children how to be respectful for self and others. That's how Creator is the real deal. Whereas darkness had to belittle the kids and do all this weird shit, right? That. You see the contrast now. The darkness taught us how great our beloved Creator is. We can also see Him more clearly now. His name is Shiva. Is lovely. Right is right. They told you wrong is right. And if you didn't listen, then they made ever cadaver on you, right? But now that is gone now. You can stand firm. You can stand firm with our beloved Creator, with your Father. Let no one tell you wrong is right. You go within, you work it out. That's why you have this. You have this for a reason, but they wanted to numb you down. They needed to take your conscious awareness away, then you can't tap into your true selves. So this was quite an adventure for humanity, even though it was brutal, real pain and tears and blood and all that stuff. However, we made it to the other side. We got the higher ground, we're safe, we returned to our beloved Creator, and the spirits have been put into the place they deserve. They were flushed, almost like down the toilet that Jesus said. But our beloved Creator pulled the rug out from under them. Beloved Creator, thank you that you're reinforcing right is right. And that right is right. This is how you win. This is how our Creator sees you. I told you, He sees you as victorious. He respects you. You are a winner because when they say the wrong is right, you say, put that. You say, the right is right. Against this kind of opposition. That takes courage. That takes the heart of our beloved Creator. So He says, you're so stunning. You're so lovely, just like Him. Okay? This is the only way we can be with our Creator. Exactly who we are. Alright? This is who we are. We just say it is so, it is so, it is so. We don't go hiding shame. They taught shame and a whole lot of things. I can't really think darkness, man. Right? But here you can see yourself through the loving eyes of our beloved Creator. And you speak to Him about your light and dark and work through it. And when He give you the advice, try your best to do it first time, if not next time. Right? But always feel free to express even your darkest. At least now you don't have to deal with us. Our beloved Creator, thank you that we can be ourselves with you. Oh, you see what I mean? This is our Creator. You can be yourself because He sees you as the best. Because you in His heart, you His greatest treasure. Everything is His, but you are the highest of His creation. Because you made in His image and likeness. You are His body. You are His mind, His ear, His voice. You are the experience of love for Him. You're very great. But I told you you're not because they knew their fate was this. This is truly eternal condemnation. Life and death at the supersonic speed, right? But not for you. So then, I forgive all, but go your way. In order for Judgment Day to have happened on the 27th of August 2024, our Creator said everyone gets a clean slate except those that denied Him and those that engaged in witchcraft, right? So they went to the naughty corner for a later date because it was a lot to take in. Now, there were some people that I had no reason to forgive. But when our beloved Creator speaks, I just say yes. So when our Creator says, let that go, or something, do that. And you don't have to demand transparency and integrity out of others because you know what is right, because right is right. And them being saying wrong is right, you don't have to go pick up the cause now to fight that. You spoke your truth. You said, okay, that's not for me. You may be yourself, I'll be myself. But because you don't share values, you can forgive them and you can go on your merry way. It shouldn't be consuming you, their path that they're walking. That's high level intelligence because we use our brilliance to interpret the issues that flow from our hearts. Tomorrow, I'm just thinking now, tomorrow never comes. So when we forgive all, we're still all together. So that's interesting, eh? Because we only have the year now today. My beloved Creator, thank you. Oh, here we go again. Reality check, right? So the white serpent is flushed down the drain with the rest of all the colors. I'm looking forward to the time when this divine knowledge is like impressed fully. A conscious mind and your current energy. You're feeling like you belong in the divine brotherhood of man. You're happy to be in the heart because home is where the heart is. Here's how. This is how. Our Creator is the head of the home. Love is the language. We respect our ancestors. We respect our Creator's word, His authority. We do what we do. Right? Challenge. You go from me, myself, and I, and my needs first to us, we, and our. Now, when you were trained, literally programmed, like to be self preserving, right? To thinking, no, it's actually okay. That is a big change because we were subjected to the weirdest things. That's why when I thought about merciful, I'm like, this isn't easy. And if you're forced into this because they're now going to make abracadabra on you, then I can understand. It's fine. Challenges, finding your feet on the new earth. Because now we're free now. I'm hoping that was the last serpent, this beautiful white serpent that's now there. But we begin again, one step in front of the other. I think there's a saying that says a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And with our Creator and the Divine Brotherhood, any direction you go will lead you home. Because we're there now. This is now done and dusted. We will say once upon a time, this is how we learned appreciation. This is how we got wisdom and discernment, etc. Because this, so them being flushed down means they can never ever come here because you have to vibrate at the frequency of love to be here, and then everything that love is not, so it can never be in the same realm. Our beloved Creator, what is in the subconscious mind? Subconscious mind, taking responsibility and accountability for your feelings, emotions, thoughts, words, and deeds. but this time with a plan, because it's with our Creator, with the Divine Brotherhood, with the ancestors, angels, ascended masters, the fairies, the elves, whatever. Because as long as it's not serpents, I actually want to do a study and look at every temple and things like that where there are serpents. Because now I think I can look at it with a new understanding. In the recent past, the Divine Brotherhood of Man, stable, secure, abundant, prosperous, healthy, functional, we, us, and our. When we look at humanity, we won't see each other through lenses of race and age and gender and religion and nationality. We'll actually see that we are children of the divine, here to experience a good life as intended by our beloved Creator. And there was a time now when we endured all this. What's the day? The 5th. So the 5th of August is the day that White One was imprisoned. Our beloved Creator, what is the outcome? The rewards. This is final. This is final now. The children of the Most High, all the stars are safe and they are in their rightful place. Eternal condemnation. Our beloved Creator is just and fair. So, I hope that's not the last of it, because I'm getting bored now of all these things. To govern yourself with intelligence and love in the mind of our Creator and in the heart of our Creator. So we master our passions, our souls, and we master our hearts. And it's all about mastery. Yeah, they said you can't. Yeah, our Creator said you can do all things. That's what it is. So I'll be observing how this unfolds on Earth. Our beloved Creator, what is in the environment? A happy family. The, the children of the divine are happy. Now we got work to do, right? We must find our feet. But at least we know we are global, but we the divine brotherhood of man. We all belong here. Not some, not others. And now they can't use these reptilian things that was horrifying people, forcing them into doing irrational things because their portion is insanity. But we have divine intelligence, which is sanity, right? So people are free now, they can exile. But if there's another battle, the G is guaranteed the victory because our beloved Creator said the victory is mine. Evidently. Hopes and fears. I'm feeling like this renewal. Go plant a lot of vegetables. Go do something because now we're rebuilding, right? We're not subjected to this insane laws of like this bullshit. They all were condemned on the 4th of October 2024. Now you see how our creating divine timing, he navigates us through this. And today I was thinking to myself, when I got this mission in 2014, I'm very grateful I didn't know the details. Because if I tell you I'm gonna slay the serpent, divine intelligence, I say, our beloved Creator plants the seeds, in its season it blooms. And the victory is ours because Earth is abundant. And do you think our beloved Creator will give gods and goddesses a barren planet? Never. So follow your soul's nudging. If you get inspiration and a plan, like right now, go write it down, go do that business plan there because it's going to be good for you and for others. That's the difference because it's not scarcity. There's a place for everyone under the sun and every star has a space in the sky. Nobody's standing on anyone. Or there's enough. Live your best life. If anyone tries to attack you, I'll get them. But based on the latest view or perspective that I currently have, it looks very good for us. Outcome. This is now the second time I get this card. Betrayal, backstabbing. To get here, we had to master this. We had to master this. We had to master the darkness because there was injustice, right? It was injustice that we were subjected to witchcraft. And not just me, the whole planet. That's why we got this and that and that. So we've mastered this. We won't do it to anyone because we know what it is. We appreciate what we have. We build together for a long-term legacy for everyone because we're all sons and daughters of the Most High. And we do everything with love. Self-love, love for our Creator, love for others, because we need love and discipline. That's about the gods and goddesses. If you give them too much love, then they go trip. And if you give them too little, then they balance. So, what did it teach you? The role you played in betrayal and the role you played in being subjected to betrayal. Our Creator saying, every weapon formed against us serves us. Serves us. It's a high price to pay. This is a very high price to pay. But this is what gods and goddesses are made of: absolute divine knowledge, light and dark, and being able to face it realistically by experiencing it and thinking, this is for me, this is not for me. This is what light is, this is who our Creator is, this is what dark is. Dark looked like light, but it was actually dark. Divine discernment, wisdom and discernment. And this intelligence leads you to your highest level on this plane, which is divine morality. And this is divine morality. Our Creator said it will get better. You will win. He respects you. You deserve the best. Today is the best day ever, and so is tomorrow. Our today and tomorrow is secure because this is the past. We've overcome a lot as a divine brotherhood. So we actually great because to have conquered darkness within us and around us, so it had to be done. Choose. I said every step you take leads home. Right? Every step we take here leads to our Creator. This is our home. And it's a happy home. We work on it. We grow from, it's nice to be totally autonomous, but to use that to serve others is even better. So it's we, us, and our. Change is one thought away. So thank you, our beloved Creator, for loving us so much through our light and our dark, and for explaining things to us that's not so ordinary for us, and that you pull the rug out from the Hotel Californians and that they're now trapped in eternal condemnation. Every inhale is life and every exhale is death for them because they can never resurrect in the heart of our beloved Creator. Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Allahu Akbar, and Namaste. I'm going to read up on it now. Thanks for watching.